Hey, what's up? It's your boy Jack, and I've been gone for a minute because I had that bug. And that bug nearly took me out. I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't even do videos. I was coughing too much. I was in the bed for like 5 days straight. Y'all know how it go. So let me get right back into this. Today I want to talk about 5 things. These are not the only things, but these are 5 things I see that men need to do to improve their character, specifically Christian men. Because a lot of times people are talking about, oh man, it's bad out here for dating. It's bad out here for men in general because the women is so out of control. And part of that is true. I watch all the same channels y'all do. And one of the things that I'm very disappointed in our culture is how far we have let feminism take over. But I'll tell you this. It's ultimately up to men to be leaders regardless. Whatever's going on in the culture has no bearing on whether you should do the right thing. Now let me go to number 1. Stop sleeping around. I can't stress that enough. Especially Christian men. I'm talking to you. I don't care how in the mood you are. I don't care about how fine she is. I don't care about, oh man, I just gotta do it, man. I really need to. All this nonsense. Stop sleeping around and complaining that there are too many whores out there when you are the one making women whores. You have to take some accountability here. As Christian men, there is no excuse for sexual immorality. Paul said it should not be named among us. So we have to say to ourselves and to our young men and to our older men and every man, because all men have this struggle inside of them with lust. We have like 10 times the testosterone that women have. We have this desire. It's not going to go away. But we have to make up our mind that we're going to live godly and stop sleeping around. Especially if we're going to complain that women out here are not pure. Who's the ones making them not pure? If you're not doing it, you're not doing it. But if you're one of them people that, oh, well, in this area of my life, I don't have to let God take control, then you are part of the problem. Number 2, don't give bad women attention. Now you say, oh man, I thought this is going to be about men. It's still about women's. No. You know why women act the way they do? You know why you can go on TV shows and see women so swelling with pride, so enamored with themselves? It's because they put up a booty pic on Instagram and idiot, simp, weak men will flock to it and say, oh, you looking so cute today. I just talk to me, please, just pay attention to me. That's what men do. We see it all the time. You don't even have to go out and look for it. You might see one of your cousins post a sexually promiscuous pic, and all these men will sit up there and you like, who is these dudes? They all just liking the picture. They all, ooh, you're looking fine today, baby girl. Stop doing that. You're encouraging bad behavior. Don't like it. Don't ignore it. Matter of fact, if you know a woman that does that stuff, tell her that's not attractive. You'll never get a good man like that. You're not going to get married like that. You will be alone and you will get ran through. Tell her the truth. Men with good character do not give bad women attention. Don't act like that attitude stuff is cute. That stuff where they just, ooh, boy, I'm a boss, B-I-T-C-H. I do this, I do that. I'm so masculine. I'm independent. Don't give it attention. Too many new men are like, yeah, I see you, girl. No, I don't see you. I'm looking past you. Next point. Seek wisdom from better men. That's hard to do because you got to humble yourself. I got men that are better than me in my life. Some of them have passed, but most of them are still here. They give me knowledge and wisdom. And what they do is they straighten me on the path when I'm going off the path. They say, hey, man, you're not doing how you supposed to do. You're not treating your wife how you supposed to treat her. You're not loving her. You're not putting your family first. You're not taking care of business at home. They'll let you know, especially an older man. You need to seek out these mentors in your life and listen to what they have to say and use their judgment as better than your own. That takes humility. That means, man, dude, I think I'm right, but let me go to so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so, and they all wise and they all have good lives, which means they're men of good character, and I need to value what they have to say above what I even think because I may be wrong here. That's what men of good character do. Next, take responsibility for your leadership. Too many men are out there saying, my wife did this. And my family and my kids is hooked on crack. And I don't know what to do next because my daughter out there sleeping around and she only 15 years old. And I told her she can't go out, but she keep going out. Take responsibility and be a leader. Do whatever you got to do to take control of the problem. Be a man. Stop blaming stuff on everybody else. If you are the leader, part of the reason why we in the situation in our culture is because men never take responsibility. They sit back, watch the bad stuff happen, and they complain about the bad stuff happening. I've seen men complain about the way women are acting, and they got 3 daughters in their house acting the same way, and they ain't doing a darn thing about it. Take responsibility for what's going on in your home and in your life. And this is not even just for married men. What about the men that are straight up just out there trying to pursue a woman, but they ain't taking care of their business? I'm talking about those who are woefully out of shape, have no strength, don't even lift weights, stay in their basement, got a part-time job, not seeking anything more. Get your life together. And then you might be a man of character that can say, hey, things is messed up out here. But you can't be saying things messed up out here if you messed up too. Come on now. And I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm just saying a man of good character has to strive for something and take responsibility. The last point, and this is like a 2-4 point, but this is important, man. I'm doing the AMS. I like that dude. I don't agree with everything you say, but I like some of the stuff you say. Apologize when you are wrong. Do not apologize when you are right. I can't stress this enough for men. Too many men will compromise on things they have said with integrity. They will compromise on what they know is right to go along to get along. They will go and say something like, yeah, I'm right, but I told her I was sorry because she just wouldn't talk to me. So what? Stand up, have good character, and have principles. Who cares if people get mad? You go to Thanksgiving dinner and you say something that you know is unequivocally true. Stand on it. Oh man, I can't say that. They gonna get mad. So I just told them I'm sorry for bringing it up. I'm not sorry. Stand on what it is. Now, I'm not saying every hill is a hill to die on. Have some wisdom here. But I'm saying if there is things that are important to you, integrity, things, truths of the scriptures that you want to stand on, if somebody else happens to bring it up and you say your piece, don't apologize for that. I tell people don't bring it up if you don't want to hear my opinion. Don't even say it to me because you know how I am. I'm going to say my piece. And I'm going to say and stand on what I believe is right. And I'm not backing down because you offended or because, oh man, what you're saying is so offensive to me. My son lives that lifestyle and he's really hurt by what you... Too bad. You shouldn't have brought it up to me. You know how I am. I be telling you that all the time. Don't call me over here and talk about that stuff you know I don't agree with if you don't want to hear my opinion, because I'm not going to sit up here and say exactly what you want me to say. I'm going to say what I believe is right. And you know what? Apologize if you are wrong. That means if you said something out of line and you had an attitude or you was going and getting into your emotional feelings that day, don't be like, well, I still believe what I said. Even though you know it was right or you know it was wrong, my fault. If you know it was wrong, apologize. Let your yes be yes and your no be no. The Bible puts it like that. If you know what you're standing on is right, stand on it. If you know what you did is wrong and you know you had an attitude with your wife, this happens to me all the time. Sometimes I just be, man, I be tired, stressed out. It's no excuse. and I say something that I shouldn't have said, and I gotta go back, and as a man, if I'm going to lead my family the right way, I gotta apologize. Regardless of what she did, I have to go and say, you know what? How I acted was wrong. I am the leader here. Regardless of what everybody else do, I need to lead by example and apologize for what I said because it was wrong. And you got to do that outside of your family too. And sometimes it's even harder. And sometimes it's harder vice versa. But I'll tell you this. When you go out and you publicly got to humble yourself, it's not a good feeling. As a man, we don't like to do that. But it's part of having good character. And guess what? Here's the key to that. When you say you're wrong, when you are wrong, nobody can hold that over your head anymore. Nobody can say, he always think he right. He never apologize. He just one of them toxic men. No, I'm one of those men that will stand on what I believe and say what I believe if I believe is right. But at the same time, if I come back and realize I'm wrong, I will come back and apologize and shake your hand and say, man, I was wrong. That's being a man of good character. Those are my 5 points. So I hope y'all can learn from that. And maybe you can take that and it will edify your life. Because I'm coming back with more and I'm going to be even crazier on the next video.